Good day and welcome to our webinar. Our topic today is digitally modeling your operations assets with System Platform 2017. Now there's a lot of talk about digitization, digitalization, so I went to the dictionary and looked it up. And what I found is that digitalization is the administration of digitalis for the treatment of certain heart disorders. Well, that is certainly not what we're talking about today. So if I Googled digitalization, I found the following. Digitization is the process of converting information from a physical format into a digital one. When this process is leveraged to improve business processes, it's called digitalization. The result of this process are called digital transformation. So if we ask Wikipedia a little bit more about digital transformation, we find the following. The transformation stage means that digital usages inherently enable new types of innovation and creativity in a particular domain, rather than simply enhance and support traditional methods. So to put it in perspective, I started at the bottom. Digitization, to make digital, eliminate paper, and to model processes. Digitalization, on the other hand, is the use of digital technologies to change a business model and provide new revenue and value-producing opportunities. Digital transformation is to innovate, to create new business designs by using digital technologies that leads to a new and better way of doing things. And by using these concepts, we increase the value that we can deliver to our businesses and the level of innovation that can be achieved in our systems. So we're talking about digitally modeling your assets. So what are these assets? Well, it can start, and it does start, as simple as the devices, the actuating devices, the measuring devices, the pumps, the instruments, the equipment that sits on the plant floor. Then the plant itself and the bigger factory and even the region can be considered as an asset. But we need to keep the business requirements in mind when we talk about this whole digitalization process. And we look at it from two perspectives, the asset life cycle and the operations life cycle. The asset life cycle goal is to maximize the return on the investments that we've made in the assets, to make sure that they run optimally, that they run to their best, ensuring safe and reliable environment for our workers. The operations life cycle's goal is to improve operational efficiency and to maximize the profitability of our company. So we want to improve, and this is required, and this is why we are doing digital transformation. But how do we do it? Well, first of all, we need to diagnose and troubleshoot any value leaks that may occur in our facilities so that we can quickly fix them and run our systems optimally. Next, we need to do continuous improvements. We need to make sure that we monitor and manage our facilities. And it is very important that we break down the silos between different departments in our companies so that we can enhance team collaboration and the tribal knowledge that can help us to create these improvements in our facilities. Well, of course, we know digital technology is a big enabler to help us transform our businesses to become more efficiently. Well, digital transformation is not a one-time event. It starts at process control, moves on to operations management, then to the optimization of operations, and ultimately to business management, where we make sure that whatever we are doing on the plant floor has a positive effect on the overall business that we are running. Digital technology then helps us to connect and collect data that is coming from the plant floor, turn this into information that we can visualize so that we can get deeper knowledge and analyze what is going on the plant floor, and ultimately gain wisdom and even be able to predict what will happen into the future. But to do all of this, we need a digital transformation platform, something that will help us achieve this goal and to build a sustainable solution for our end users. And such a platform is Wonderware System Platform. And very important thing about our platform is that you don't have to do a big bang approach. You can incrementally add things to the platform and capabilities to the platform as and when required. Unfortunately, in most of our facilities, we operate in islands of operation, and this leads to disconnect because we can't see the bigger picture. And this is where System Platform comes in. It provides a platform that allows us to see the bigger picture and to build our digital model of our assets. Okay, so if we look at different types of assets that we might want to model, it starts off, of course, very granular, with the pumps, with the motors, with the valves, with all the equipment that make up our bigger assets. And then, of course, our assets that go right up to plant level and even to regional level. Okay, so what are these aspects of the asset that we model inside of our system platform? Well, first of all, it's the physical aspects, like how does it look like? Where is it? All the monitor and control aspects, like its history, alarms, events. Its operational aspects, and then maintenance aspects, like how healthy is our assets, and then access and security. It's very important that our operations run safely, only allowing certain personnel that has got the authority to actually operate equipment to be able to do so, or to analyze and view information about these assets. If we look first of all at the physical aspects, we are able to provide graphical views to our asset, showing main KPIs and providing a set of situational awareness tools that help our people in the plant to better understand what is going on with their assets. The second one is location, where we provide a mapping service so that you can see where your assets are, mobile or fixed asset. And then very important, it provides a hierarchical view of the asset so that you understand where in the plant hierarchy this asset belongs. On the other side is the monitor and control. We need to historize every aspect about our assets. The value, the time, and the quality of the data needs to be monitored. Then we need to log alarms and events and define things like thresholds and deadbands. And then connect to all of the I/O, to the control system that sits below our platform to monitor the process values, the set points, and automatically connect to these with a minimal amount of work. And today, very important is the IoT world. So System Platform connects to all the popular IoT protocol and web services that you find out there. If we then look at the operations aspects of an asset, we provide as part of System Platform the ability to do utilization recording so that we can monitor the performance and overall equipment effectiveness of our assets. We are able to do sample recording so that we can effectively monitor and control the quality of the products that we are producing. Recipe execution needs to be done consistently, and we provide the necessary tools around that. We also need to track products, materials, inventory, and make sure that work orders are executed properly. That is also included as part of System Platform. And of course, System Platform will allow you to monitor your energy and all the environmental parameters that is required to be logged around your assets. If we look at maintenance, asset health, prognostics, and condition monitoring are key aspects of having a proper maintenance strategy. And within our system, we allow you to answer some key questions about the remaining useful life around your asset, like how is my machinery behaving right now? When will my machine fail? And which machines should be prioritized for maintenance? And as we said, access and security. So access by users to the system need to be controlled strictly. So all of that makes up the aspects of an asset. We talked about the hierarchical asset model, which is a key part of system platform. So once we have our digital asset defined, we can now use standard like ISA 8895 or the newer 106 to actually create a model of our assets and how they fit together within our organization. We then take our digital assets, put them into a toolbox, and instantiate them inside of this model. What's unique about System Platform is its ability to expand. So as your model expands or as your business expands, System Platform will expand with you. It's got superior standards management capability and change propagation. So if changes to a standard is made, those changes can be rolled out across the entire organization. It's also scalable and extendable. Not just scalable in terms of size, but also extensible in terms of functionality. So you could start off with a minimum set of functions and then expand that as you realize that new opportunities are uncovered to improve your operational efficiency. Another key aspect is that the model provides the navigation whereby if something goes wrong with an asset, it is quickly notified and propagated through this hierarchy. Okay, so how do we put all of this together? Of course, we need to connect to systems to give us information. And the traditional way we connect is to controllers. And all of us know about DCS and PLC and RTU systems. We connect to all of these and connect our digital asset to all of these. And we all know the importance of history and alarm systems. And this is your traditional SCADA environment. But if we look at the bigger picture once again, we realize that in the OT environment is not just these systems that are important to connect to. There's a whole host of other systems that we need to get information to give us the full picture about the effectiveness of our asset. Things like laboratory information systems, maintenance systems, shift logs, scheduling system, alarm, energy management systems, analytics, MES systems, advanced process control systems, and a host of other systems. Now, System Platform provides a whole host of functionalities that deal with all these requirements. Of course, as we said, it gives us a framework to design and model our digital asset. It provides the typical SCADA functionality like alarms and history and can be extended to give us workflow functionality, MES and manufacturing operations management functionality, and analytics. And these all natively integrate into System Platform. But as we saw, there's a whole lot of third-party systems that we integrate to. And System Platform integrates into all of these systems and can exchange data with all of these systems. But we believe that that is not enough. All of these systems have native user interfaces that's been developed over a period of time. And we don't really want to redevelop these user interfaces inside of System Platform. Instead of doing that, we can natively integrate the user interfaces of many systems into System Platform. But very important, System Platform allows us to maintain the context of all of these user interfaces. So if I'm looking at a specific asset and I want to see maintenance information about this asset, It is focused around the requirements for that asset and will focus the native user interface of that system to the asset, which makes System Platform a true OT-IT convergence platform that provides us with the missing link between SCADA and operations management. But of course, systems makes it possible, but people make it happen. So the users of a system is to us the most important thing. And in this transformation, this digital transformation process, one needs to think of workforce transformation, and the two goes hand in hand. And what we want to achieve is to change decisions from opinion-based to data-driven, and actions from reactive to proactive. System Platform provides the ideal base for our customers to do this. And we believe that it provides also the necessary pillars to support our workforce transformation, like our client technologies that go from plant floor to control room to the office and really to anywhere where our users might be in the world, providing them a user interface on any device that they might be working on, be that a desktop, a tablet, a mobile phone, or even wearable devices, on any platform and in any browser, providing multi-monitor support, multi-touch support, and being provided on any device. The other pillar that we have to support workforce transformation is the way that we make our system easy to use by providing information using things like situational awareness so that users are quickly alerted to conditions on the plant floor that they need to give attention to. Our modern user experience makes it easy to navigate to the system, eliminating the need for a long training period of our users. And things like auto navigation makes it very easy and intuitive to work with our systems. But most important of all is that we provide it in context to the assets that our users are working with. So if we look at the client technologies that support our digital transformation strategy, we're going to categorize them on two axes. The first axis is what we were talking about. Where are the people that are using our information? Is it on the plant floor, the control room? Is it in the office? Or maybe in the extended office using the WAN? Or our users may be anywhere sitting on the internet. Why would they want to use it? That's the other axis. They might want to use it for full control, like typical SCADA applications, or for operations management, as we have just explained. And then there's also the need for dashboarding and analysis, where users want to quickly analyze or look at conditions that exist in their facilities. InTouch has been our flagship product for the last 30 years, and it continues to be our primary client for SCADA type applications. So InTouch for System Platform that normally runs on a desktop environment is also supported through a number of devices. In recent years, we've added InTouch Access Anywhere, which extends the reach of InTouch to the office, to the WAN, to the internet, to really anywhere, rendering it on any web browser using HTML5 capabilities. Then InTouch Operations Management Interface is our latest addition to our client family, or simply as we call it, OMI. So it sits squarely in the operations management space, as its name indicates, but also overlaps into the SCADA environment and into the dashboarding and analysis environments. It also provides an Access Anywhere capability where any of the user interfaces can be extended to HTML5 browsers. On the dashboarding and analysis side, we provide InTouch Web and Insight to provide trend and dashboard analysis to our users, and we extend it out into the cloud using our Insight Online. All of these, of course, will work through any HTML5 approved web browser. All of our technologies, though, are built on orchestrographics. So once you have orchestrographics designed in your system, any one of our client technologies will use that to render the visualizations to you on any kind of browser, on any kind of device. We're going to focus today a little bit on InTouch Operations Management Interface, or as we said, InTouch OMI. So what's the key concepts around our OMI client? Well, first of all, it provides an environment where we can rapidly develop and deploy applications to our users. So it's very simple to define screen layouts and then panes on these screen layouts where certain types of information will be displayed. So everything around our digital asset will find its way into the display using the context provided by InTouch OMI. Well, the context is provided by the navigation. And an inherent part of OMI is its ability to follow the model that we've defined in our hierarchy that we built inside of System Platform. In concept, it builds the navigation for you. It also makes optimal use of screen real estate by allowing things like slide-in panes to be provided to users as not to obscure the view from critical processes that they might be looking at. Content is then also automatically populated into these panes. So as one changes the selected context, the screen will adapt itself to display information about the selected asset. It also provides the ability to embed the native UI components from different systems using our OMI apps capability. Here's just an example screenshot of an application that was built inside of InTouch OMI. And as you can see, there on the left-hand side is the integrated map, some dashboards, and some critical information about the assets. By sliding out a pane from the side, one can navigate in the hierarchy to a different asset, like this generator, and get presented with information surrounding this asset, and the user can use this then to optimize his process. In a future webinar, we will delve into the deeper workings of this. So to summarize what we told you today, we looked at our digital asset and the way that we model it inside of System Platform, and how System Platform gives us the ideal OT-IT convergence platform by connecting to any data source and providing the information in context, providing the missing link between HMI SCADA and operations management. Thank you very much for joining us today, and we hope to see you in future webinars.